Alright, we're going to talk about something that used to be known as doubling. This is in straight beam testing, thickness testing. We have a 1-inch thick screen here, and we've got our 1/2-inch thick step block here. Let's look at that 1/2-inch step. It's about 500 deep. If I brought that up to 80% screen height, it would be 500. And that's about, let's see, about 30% screen height. Here's the 400 step. That's a little bit closer to the transducer, so it's a little louder. Here's the 300 step, a little louder, and the 200 step, again, a little louder. And we talked about this in a previous video. When we go to the 100 step, it doesn't get louder. It's a little bit less because there's not enough time there. The stripe of sender that talks to the stripe of receiver gets smaller and smaller, so it's like a tiny rectangle on the sender side talking to a tiny rectangle on the receiver side. There's just not that much sound there. That's why the amplitude on that first back reflection drops off a bit. And if we went to something even thinner, let's try this other sample I found here, could end up in a situation like this. You know, right now the gate is reading on this reflector. It's telling us that it's about 88 thousandths deep. But if we look closely at our A-scan display, that's actually the second back reflection. The first back reflection is doesn't have enough sound to even break the gate. So you have to watch for this when you're watching your display. And what we're reading actually is the second signal. That's why they call this doubling. And if you run into trouble with this and you have trouble managing your gate, you could say that this first back reflection, it would be half of that, so it would be at 44 thousandths deep. So this is a phenomenon, used to be called doubling, just something to watch out for. All right, thanks a lot.